Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. We're talking about the full moon in Sagittarius today. Before I turn on the channel, it's June 17th at like 4:30 in the morning Eastern Daylight Time. Before I turned on the channel, I was trying to get into your energy, and it was like you were standing on the edge of the woods, and there was a field in front of you that had been plowed for like planting crops. The sun was coming up. It was early in the morning, and you were standing there as though you were trying to see if anything was coming up or what to plant. You were just assessing the situation. I really wasn't sure what was going on. I think you're planting. But it looks good. Let's get into it. Let's see what we have here. It looks good. Okay. So, this full moon is happening in your 10th house of career. Also authority, a father. But I think we're talking career. All right, so the first card that popped out was this Judgment card. This is like that assessing, right? What is beneficial and what is not. So if you're looking at a field and you're trying to decide what is beneficial and what is not, you know, do you need to remove weeds in order to plant, or do you need to till it again, or what needs to be done in order to make the crop grow is really what it felt like. I do see we have this 5 of Swords here, which is competitive thought process going on in your head. I feel like it's like minor worries and agitations, trying to figure out how to win in a situation. But this is the card of the winners and losers. It's kind of cut and dry. Somebody wins and somebody loses. But they use dragonflies for swords in this deck, and to me this looks like, if we're talking about the full moon and what you need to release, it's like this part where you're deciding to keep and what to release. And so I think it has to do with your thoughts, like which thoughts are beneficial, what needs to go. Let's just see what else we get here. Everything else is so lovely, it's hard to pick. Okay, so we have the Strength card. This is fortitude. This is inner strength and self-confidence. We have the 10 of Cups. What's going to bring about emotional fulfillment and success to you? What means success to you? We have this decision process though, right? This decision of deciding. This is back with like the Judgment card here almost, where we're trying to figure it out, because we have the 2 of Wands. Like there's a couple ways we can do this, which one's better, and the part of the decision-making process of this Page of Swords here, and then making the judgment and deciding. Making the judgment and deciding. I don't know if you heard that. I think that I had a killdeer that planted very close. I think it might be up in my gutters because the killdeers fly around at night protecting it. And now I hear the babies have hatched. They're so cute. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. This is planting the seeds of intention, but here's what's so beautiful is you have the 8 of Pentacles. So there's this nice progression from deciding what you're going to do, planting it, having the strength and the fortitude to work through it, the 10 of Cups here, and then at the bottom of the deck was this card of winning, the 6 of Wands. Looks great. I think you just have to decide what's your seed of intention. You're going to have to nurture it, but it's going to, with hard work, yield this sense of satisfaction, this emotional contentment. So it's beautiful. I think you have a real opportunity here. Okay, so at the center, so I'm doing my 9-card spread. This is thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, being at the time of the full moon, and future. And the center is the key to the situation. And the key to the situation is creating that sense of stability for yourself, that I can have enough to pay my bills, I have enough to put a roof over my head, food on the table. It's meeting your basic needs of feeling safe where you are. And so this is what you're focusing on and trying to decide which way to go. But it all looks so good. So, okay. So in the area of thoughts, it's like in the recent past, you were like, I need to speak my truth. Archangel Gabriel, who also is, really associated with that whole Gemini energy that we are wrapping up pretty much. We move into Cancer energy on the 21st with the solstice. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful spread. You're stinking thinking. So the underlying issue here is listening to your higher self, really getting connected with the divine. I think that is what is driving the decision-making process, is your connection with the divine, because we have this judgment here. This assessing the situation of the Page of Pentacles, the looking at your 2 options, which one is the one that brings the world to me, and then the Judgment card of deciding, okay, this is the way we're going. I'm planting the seeds of intention. I'm working hard. I'm using all my strength and energy to bring about this 10 of Cups energy, and I will be victorious, and you're going to get there by aligning your chakras and getting in step with your higher self and calling on your guides and the divine to help you. This is the intuition of your third eye chakra. I don't know what I said. This is your third eye chakra. So Archangel Metatron. Very, very powerful. So getting in touch from root to your throat. I mean, look at all the support. Look at all the support. You've got Archangel Gabriel here helping you to make decisions with clarity. This is also like the judgment call, right? The call, the clarion call to action. You've known you're going to have to make a choice. You know that you've been called to do this. That's the same angel for the Judgment card. And then you have this calling on Saint Michael, the Archangel, to cut the cords of negative energy around you to help you feel safe and protected. I can see that you're dealing with some anxieties, right? You're worried, but there is nothing in the spread except this 5 of Swords, which looks to me like your anxieties. Those bars on the windows, there's 5. It's like you're in a prison of your own making. You can turn that around. You can ask Saint Michael to cut that, and you can turn that around, because you can't change the past. You can change the future, the present, and the future. I think you're worried about a situation where you have felt secure, where you felt cared for. Because here in your heart, look, you have, I have everything I need right here in this garden, but I want to walk out that gate and go see what else is out there. So I feel like you're coming out of this situation where you've had some sense of security and you want to do something differently, take a risk, try something else, but it's producing a little anxiety in you, and you're kind of worried about money, because the root chakra is worried about money. And you're thinking, how do I manifest what I need financially? I want to encourage you to look hard at whatever this opportunity is. and see if there isn't some way you can talk yourself into taking it. Because this is the walking away. This is opening up that gate and walking out. But look what's out there. It's still beautiful. It's unknown territory. It's interesting. You're bored where you are. But now it's an adventure. And in your heart space, you're going to feel like you've opened the doorway, the gate, to personal healing and happiness. This is good stuff. And look, in the area of your thoughts, you have the sun. So listen to your intuition and ask Archangel Michael to protect you and guide you on this path, to clear the obstacles. And it looks like the major obstacle here is your thoughts and your worries. Because I don't see anything else here. The only negative card is the card that has to do with thinking. Whoops, that's not it. Where's that Five of Swords? Is there a Five of Swords? I thought there was. I don't even see it now. It's disappeared. Look, there it is. It's hidden. That's the only card. Everything else is so incredibly positive. This is the biggest... This Page of Swords, you know. This is... The sword is a dragonfly. That's spiritual transformation. This is huge. This is such a great and amazing opportunity. So, using your intuition, focusing on your third eye, asking Archangel Metatron to help you open up your third eye and receive the information from your higher self, from spirit, from the divine, from your guides, your ancestors. You'll know what steps to take that will allow you to walk through, to open up that gate and walk through the doorway to your future that looks so good. These are beautiful cards. All right, let's get a little guidance on how to help direct your thoughts. And even though this says man holding a coin, that just means action because it's yang energy, because this is a general reading. And so that doesn't really depict a man. That depicts thinking about what actions you need to take to create wealth. If it was the woman holding the coin, you would be thinking about what actions you have, thinking about how are you going to receive wealth. But this is taking actions. Oh, hope. So, you're supposed to be focusing on hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Look up to the light. The guidance is there. Look up to the light. Look up to the light. It's ahead of you. Let's get a little guidance on how to manage your emotions, which, you know, honestly, there's no cups in it. Oh, there's the 10 of Cups. There's emotional fulfillment at the end of this. That there's no cups along the way. So it's about taking action, moving forward, building something. It's solid action steps that are going to get you there. But, so we have a time for healing, which came out of nowhere and I don't understand. So, for those of you with whom it resonates, healing your heart, it feels more like trusting, like having hope. Maybe you came out of a negative situation, but okay. A fiery climax approaches. I don't... Oh gosh, there's another story I see here. Okay. All right. So what if it's a relationship and you're trying to decide whether or not to stay in it? and then you decide to walk away. And that's why you're worried about money. But you're still doorway to healing and happiness. So this could be a decision. This could be a decision. The fiery climax sounds like a fight, right? And then there's a time for healing. And so I almost wonder if, you know, for some of you, if this means that you've been worried, you know, even though you felt like you were protected and you had everything you need, you didn't feel emotionally satisfied in this relationship. Now you're worried about how will you take care of yourself if you leave, but the future looks good. So that could be for some of you. Listen to your intuition. It's really important. I'm trying to get some guidance on a good action steps for you. Okay, moving forward is going to be hard work, right? We have the Eight of Pentacles. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take strength. When you have the reflect and the redirect of the impasse, this means that there's an obstacle ahead of you. Take a look at it. What do you need to do to figure out a way around it? Reflect and redirect your energy. So moving that way isn't working. Is there another something or the other that's going to help? Make sure you're hanging on to hope and listening to your intuition. You are ascending the mountain, so keep going forward. So yes, all right, I just wanted to double check because I'm like, are they supposed to like stop and not do anything? But we have this walking away. No, it says keep going forward, ascend the mountain. So yes, there may be obstacles, but you can do this. And you have shout to the heavens with happiness, embracing with enthusiasm. That's the doorway to happiness and healing and the rainbow blessings that are showering down on you. So yes, I think there's some sort of a major obstacle, and I think it's your fear concerning how are you going to take care of yourself financially, whether or not it's a new career opportunity, a move to a new location, a breakup. There seems like there's a major obstacle that maybe you need to tweak it a little, find a new way around it. Listen to your intuition. You'll be directed. You'll be directed. But this is about career, right? So maybe you're at an impasse at your job where you feel like you're not appreciated, you're not making the kind of money you should. But maybe there's another way to work the system to get what you need out of it. Right? So we have rose quartz and copper. Rose quartz, I allow love and open my heart to attention, affection, and my romantic partner. We definitely have two different groups of people here because that would be the relationship one. But this one is definitely about career. We have copper. It says, I am a conduit for goodness, prosperity. I receive inspiration and great wealth. So, yes, I feel like there's definitely two different groups of Pisces that I'm talking to here. So which one resonates with you? That's the one that you pay attention to, right? Take what works and what doesn't, and check out your sun, moon, and rising if nothing's resonating, okay? All right, you take care. I will talk to you soon. Spirit was chatty today, so hopefully you'll find what you need. All right, you take care. Bye.